Visiting British Prime Minister Theresa May to hold bilateral talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi today. Boosting trade ties focus of the visit, British PM describes India as UK's most important and closest friend. Army foils major infiltration bid by Pakistan-backed terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir in the Poonch sector. 2 soldiers martyred. Pakistan resort to heavy firing across LOC and international border. Indian troops give befitting reply. National capital Delhi and surrounding areas is choked by menacing smog. Environment Ministry calls meeting of all neighbouring states. Delhi governor has also convened a high-level meeting on the issue. Delhi government has closed all schools for next 3 days and shut down all constructions and demolition for 5 days due to alarming levels of air pollution. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal said landfill sites fire will be bulldozed and transportation of fly ash will be stopped for 10 days. Prime Minister research very important to ensure global food, nutrition and environment security. Inaugurating the first International Agro-Biodiversity Congress in New Delhi, PM Modi said research needs to be done and best practices need to be noted and curated. India is set to host the Global Tobacco Control Conference for the first time, where it will push for incorporating smokeless tobacco as an agenda amid a presence of delegates from about 180 countries. Visiting Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena on Sunday met President Pranab Mukherjee in New Delhi. The Sri Lankan President arrived in Delhi yesterday on 2-day visit to India. During his visit, Sirisena will be the special invited speaker of the 7th session of the Conference of Parties of WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh said that in last 14 and 15 years, Uttar Pradesh has been ruled by non-BJP government who did nothing for the development of Bundelkhand region. Addressing the Parivartan rally in Jhansi, the minister said that if BJP comes to power in the state, it will work for the development of the region. BJP's Parivartan Yatra sees huge turnout in Lalitpur in Uttar Pradesh. Addressing the rally, Amit Shah says if BJP is voted to power, UP will emerge as the most prosperous state in India. In the wake of fresh attacks on Hindus in Bangladesh, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj has directed the Indian High Commission in Dhaka to convey to Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina India's grave concern over safety and security of the community. Meanwhile, Bangladesh police have arrested 9 more persons in connection with the attack, taking the total number of arrests to 53 so far. The 12-day Global Climate Conference will begin today in Moroccan city of Marrakech. Delegates will deliberate on details of implementing the Paris deal, such as drafting rules for how to measure and report emissions, as well as financial contribution meant to help poor countries deal with climate change. Shot in the arm for Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton just 36 hours before US goes to poll. FBI clears her of all charges in the email case. Survey says it will be a photo finish between the two rival candidates. British police were trying to quell a prison riot involving up to 200 inmates which broke out just days after a warder association warned of a bloodbath in UK's detention facility. Police, ambulance and fire services were called to the prison in Bedford after the disturbance broke out. Suicide bombing claimed by the Islamic State group killed at least 25 people and wounded more than 50 in 2 cities north of Baghdad on Sunday. One bomber detonated an explosive-rigged vehicle at the southern entrance to Tirkit, while another blew up an ambulance at a car park in Samara. The 3-day Chhath festival concludes today with the worship of the rising sun. Thousands gather at the banks of rivers and other water bodies to offer their prayers.